Right? Shalom, shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites coming out here day in and day out, prophesy the downfall of America, uprising of Israel. Foremost, and always going to give praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Continue to exalt those names, Yahawah, his son Yahawashi. Yahawah, he is to be. Yahawashi, he's to deliver. We always say in the name of the Holy Spirit, Barak, Yahawah, Barak, Yahawashi, double honors to the apostles, the elders, bishops, great millstone, much salutation to the brothers, teach the word. For the hopeful election will be elect, most high will. The hopeful extended elect shalom. We just gonna get right into it. It's America's out of time, and it's gonna be edifying as possible. And you know, we're gonna only be out here for an hour. We got emergency stuff we need to handle, so you know we'll get right into it. Joe 5 and anything all you need? Yeah, no, it's cool. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can fix that. Yeah. Fix that later. Yeah. Yeah. 5 and 12.
Job chapter 5, verse 12 says he says Job chapter 5, verse 12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty.
He disappointed. Who is the crafty? The so-called white man. He's been crafty ever since in America. Crafty with his technology, crafty with his secret societies. You know, he got a secret family. You know, crafty with the projects he set up for the Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, the reservation. Go ahead.
Said so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
What is their enterprise? Or the New World Order? They're establishing right here in America as we speak with the 15-minute cities, starting off gradualism with the MOTB, you know, technocracy, you know. Oh, that's good. I was just saying everybody come. Yeah, and so the enterprise, look up the word enterprise right quick. You look it up in the blue letter.
Stage 54, Tushia.
This enterprise in the Hebrew.
Repeat it if you hear it though on there. Repeat the Greek word for it or Hebrew word for it.
Strong's
They might not be able to hear it.
54,
Tushia.
Yeah. Okay.
It says wisdom, sound knowledge,
Wisdom. Go ahead.
success.
Success. You know, they won't be able to have success with their New World Order. Go ahead.
It says efficient wisdom.
Efficient wisdom. What did Most High say? The wisdom of this world is foolishness with him. So they're not going to be able to complete it. Go ahead.
It says abiding success.
Abiding success. Go ahead.
Down here it says the root meaning to substantiate, support, or by implication.
That's what they're trying to do. Go ahead.
Ability, direct help, and purpose.
Go ahead.
And undertaking, intellectual understanding. Says enterprise, that which is substance, sound wisdom working.
Sound wisdom working. Go ahead. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. So their enterprise cannot be completed. The Most High is going to stop them from completing their enterprise, their New World Order. And like we said in the dollar bill, it got New World Order on there. Noble Securium Order. New World Order. New ages of time, so to speak. Also, what did we say? He appointed his bounds, so he cannot pass. Get that. There's like the Most High with the sea and the oceans and all that can't overpass the land, can't overpass the sand of the sea. That's the same thing that the Most High put boundaries on this stuff. Even the knowledge of the animals, you know. But they're going to be put on another level too in the kingdom. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. This is Job chapter 4.
What did I say before that?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined.
His days are determined, man. You know? Most High got this man calculated. He deals with numbers too. And he tried to upset prophecy by coming up with the Gregorian calendar and leap year. He's trying to throw out prophecy time because he know Most High deals with time too. You know? It even says a time and the dividing of times. You know the Most High deal with time. So he's on the left hand dealing with his witchcraft with his time. You know, but the Most High has still got his time appointed. Go ahead.
The number of his months are with thee.
Yeah, the number of his months are with thee. That's time. Months and time comes from the word moon. It's a time. That's why it says it's a time for everything under heaven, every purpose and everything under heaven. Paraphrase. You know, even the time of doom. So it's a time to be born. It's a time to die. It's a time to pluck. Time to plant. It's time to pluck up. It's a time to weep. It's a time to laugh. This is his time to go down. He's out of time. That clock, it confirms it. Doom day. Out of time. Go ahead.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
You know, he's appointed, Most High appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. He cannot pass a certain point. You know, he can't get no more wiser than the Most High allow, or no further than Most High allow with his technology. You know, it's like as a boxer, you know, at the last round, it's like the referee always say you got like 2 minutes left. Then they really go hard at it, try to knock each other out because they know they ain't got that much time. But when that bell ring, it's over. You know, ding, ding, ding. That's it. No more punches thrown. Everybody get to their corner and see who wins. See who wins the fight. So that's the Most High got this man his few last punches, man. You know, that's why he's coming down hard with the draconian laws. You know, but he ain't knocked down the elect yet, and that's his main target now. So spiritually, we still standing. Go ahead.
Turn from him,
Turn from him. Go ahead.
that he may rest till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day.
Everybody got their day. You know? Everybody got their day. And the clock has been ticking since Yahawashi got slew up on the cross. The clock's been ticking. And it's sped up. The clock has been sped up. Spiritual clock. And it's a spiritual clock. It ain't a clock where he could tap in just like he do with his science, the Temanites, try to tap into different things, physical things, cells, elements, you know, DNA. You know, they got a, Most High say these shorten man's times up on the earth. His life up on the earth. We use to live longer. And science can't prove that they're not the father though that happening. They didn't put it in man. Yeah, the food ain't got worse, but that don't mean had nothing to do with our, so to speak, lifespan as what the Most High has done. You know, you got a smoker that can live into 100 years old. You know, so it's the Most High putting a spiritual time on everything, man. That's going to play out in his physical world according to the status of men. He's going to take down Esau, and we're going to see it, even whether we're on the earth or from the heavens. The ones that pass in the truth, you know, King Mashah, Elder High Priest Yahawah, and they're going to see it from the heavens. You know, who am I missing? Well, High Priest Yahawah is still alive. Oh, and Abba Bivens, they're going to see it from the heavens. If they're still in the heavens, most time, I'm pretty sure, you know, I don't know. I would think as a man that they just stayed up there. But it's going to go down.
I got a precept for him. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 22. Says, hyenas will howl in the fortresses, and jackals and will make dens in its luxurious palaces. Babylon's days are numbered.
Yep.
Its time of destruction will soon arrive.
Yeah, Babylon's days. The Babylon is America, modern day America. Modern day Babylon is America, and as soon that time will arrive, you know. That train is never late, man. You know?
They say Babylon's days are numbered. So how do we know that? Because of the prophecies, you know, that's unfolding, you know, that's transpiring. That's how we know that the countdown, you know, has begun. Yeah. You know, for this place to be eradicated, man.
Yeah. How do we also know that too? Well, a parallel situation with the old Rome about the dinero. We always talked about the denarius getting low. You know, this dissipating, dissolving, so to speak. That's what's happening over here in America. And the value of things. Before a kingdom is completely destroyed, the value of it is gone. The civil war starts, you know, they do crazy things that, you know, allow them to get done in, man. What did it say? Unjust dealings, the kingdom is translated to another. You know, that's what they're doing. They're in the height of unjust dealings, height of riches. You know, they have lived their lavish days. They have partied till they can't party no more, man. And they still trying to, but what they trying to do it through AI. You know, people are bummed out in this place. They don't even enjoy stuff. Christmas, they don't enjoy that shit. Thanksgiving, everybody's separated. Nobody loves each other no more. Bring the children acting up when they don't even get the adult toys, the cell phones and iPhones and shit. They act up. Or they'll kill their own parents for a damn insurance, man. This world is going mad. It's fucked out. That's why you know everything is out of order and the time is ticking on this place. Because if it went on, we all be destroyed, man. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly.
Yeah, that's harlot that dwell carelessly. Like the apostle said, Isaiah 13, woe to them that are at ease in Zion. This harlot dwells carelessly. She just riches thrown, you know what I'm saying? Just confetti, party, liquor, wine, champagne, you know, fancy cars, diamond rings. Hey, that woman, hey, what's her name? Janet Jackson made a song, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. She didn't learn that, but by the so-called white man. She didn't know what the value of diamonds were, or gold either. No, I don't think a lot of women know the value of things. They don't even know the value of a man. The value of a man is his knowledge, wisdom, understanding, especially of these scriptures. So the value of this place is dissolving. That's another way that you know it's going down. Nobody care about, hey, the patriotism is gone. Where is that at? Ain't nobody willing to go to war at this third. They be like, oh, we don't get into it with Russia and you know, and Iran and China and all that. They they finding out that all these, like the Bible says, all these nations are hate. You know, Esau even admitting that. Oh yeah, well, we just America's a wild ass place. Yeah, I can see us trying to shoot nukes at this place. I don't blame these nations for that. They starting to know. The whistleblowers are starting to be Edomites against Edomites. What did the scripture say? Prophesy the Egyptians are going to be against the Egyptians. You know?
Hey, like you can tell, like another reason I tell that this place that the empire is falling because they're women. The women is they look for Jake. All these Edomite women, they looking for Jake, man. That's who they checking for. So that's another way of identifying, that fall.
Not only that, they're for their children.
Huh.
Not only that, but they having a minimum of children. You don't even see Edomites with a lot of children. Really, you never did. The American dream that was established in 1950 with these Edomites is have 1 or 2 children, get a car and a crib, and all that boat stuff and that came later. But they just wanted a little small house and a dog and like 2 kids. And a lot of them still follow that rule today. But a lot of abortions are happening too, the Edomites. And they want to, these so-called white women are getting with Jake because they say, well, at least I could preserve my seed, like we was talking about. But they really ain't your seed. That's all Jake. If a so-called black woman stepped in the place of her, or a Latina woman in her right mind, that woman ain't even to be thought of anymore. Like that woman don't even, she's just a womb for that child to come through. That's the man's seed though. So, and the value of this place too has taken place because, has been found out is because the man has been taken out of the house. The seed has been taken out of the fruit and the land of this place. The most valuable thing, one of the most valuable life givers, they took out that keeps procreating. They take out. They taking the life out of this place, out of the earth. So they definitely got a point in time. Go ahead.
That says in thine heart.
Say in your mind, heart is your mind. Go ahead.
I am.
And that's how they trying to take over the Most High. Because the Most High, he is. They trying to take the Most High's place. They say they are God. Go ahead.
And none else beside me.
Who said that in Exodus? That's what the Most High said. I worship no other God beside me. None else. And that's what they're trying to say out of their mouth. That's why they're making robots, because they want to feel like they made a human being. Why transfuse? Is that the right thing? Why combine those things, robot and human? Because they trying to act like they making humans like the Most High. They just can't make robots. They got to make it seem like a human as possible, shit, so they can feel like they made a human just like the Most High, or mankind just like the Most High. They ain't gonna work. Robot and humans don't go together. Like fish don't go together with man. Fowl don't go together with fish. Those are 3 different entities. It says that in the Corinthians. There's body, there's fowls in the air, there's fish of the sea, and there's mankind. Creeping things, there's different types of flesh, man. Yeah. Celestial beings and terrestrial beings. And now they're trying to keep up with time too, up in space and all that. That shit ain't gonna work. Cosmos and that. Who are the men of the cosmos? Us. They seeing angels up there. They having dreams too of seeing so-called black men getting out of spaceships. But they've been threatened to say those things. So, we're gonna get that too. This is the curse that go from the earth, because that's a sign of their downfall too. The chariot. They're in formation. They're waiting on the Most High's call to come and destroy this place, along with the missiles. Go ahead. Oh.
I shall I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow.
Yeah, because the widow, what does a widow have a husband? But you can't be your own husband. A husband is over a wife. A husband still living. And they acting like this husbandry of this place is still alive. So there's no widow and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're no widow either. Even though Jerusalem got besieged and down taken, she said, I'm a widow, go thy way, but we still have a father and a husband. That's why the Most High said, I'm going to correct you as a woman at a wedlock. So our husband is still alive forevermore. Go ahead.
Neither shall I know the loss of children.
Neither shall she know the loss of children. America is talking big shit. While she's depopulating on one side of her law, her program, she's preserving, another part of her so-called royal family and shit. Who you think those underground bunkers are for? Not for us. You think they gonna let Negroes up in there with them?
No. And if you is, you ain't gonna be nothing but a damn slave. Why the fuck would you want to go down there? You ain't gonna live comfortable down there, man. No. And they gonna be acting like real Edomites, man. They ain't gonna be acting all nice and trying to act like they love Jesus and shit. Yep. They ain't gonna be acting like that, man.
Just like that first Negro that went into the spaceship. I forget, was it the Apollo and rocket? He died up there, man. Black people was like, damn, I ain't gonna try that shit. What man would try that shit? I am not messing with the Most High unless he give me power to go up there. Well, I ain't messing with his celestial power setup unless he allow us to go up there and go ahead.
Verse 9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment.
In a moment, that's their time. This is the last dance with this bitch. We ain't even longer dancing no more. Not to her song, we dancing to the Most High. You know the DJ, we got a different DJ. Hey, bring another DJ in. DJ playing the stuff that we like. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All the songs of the scriptures. Man, that's the DJ we want. We ain't dancing to American songs. The coons are. The goons are. So if you don't see nobody dancing with your song, you don't like my music, get the hell out of here, man. You have to buy my shit. Get your bags and quit going. Because that's special music to you. Worked on all kind of nights and shit on them songs and shit. They gonna say, like I think Bernie Mac, one of the comedians said, I think it was DMX, he said in the song, all those chicks that didn't laugh when I told a joke. Yeah, you better laugh at my joke. Your husband, shit. That's it. I'll be like, what's wrong with you? I'm supposed to be funny to you and shit. Serious, but you know what I'm saying? A joke, you supposed to be laughing with. You so crazy. Go ahead.
These things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
In one day, man. And we say always like, one day he gonna get it, man. They gonna get it. One day. Go ahead.
The loss of children.
Gonna lose out because ain't no nephew or no man gonna be born here in America. America's gonna be completely desolate. No children at all. And then the other children on the other side are gonna be open. They're going into slavery. Mm-hmm. Our children went into slavery. Why your children don't? You think the Most High is gonna exempt you from your children going into slavery? They're gonna be born into slavery. From your father, the elites, Rawchaa, those ones that are still living, the noble, so-called noble ones. Go ahead.
The loss of children and widowhood.
Yeah, you're gonna have widowhood. You're gonna lose your husbandry. Your everything. Now, see, like it ain't no architecture no more. It's artificial. It's technical now. That's their husbandry. It became digital, and they're gonna lose that shit. That's the only life source so to speak, that they got left as a concept of some kind of control. You know, and they're gonna lose it. The lights are gonna go out in this place. Literally. Go ahead. This is the city of lights too. City of traffic, city of light. Everything's booming. You know, they used to have the parades and all that. I mean, they still got them. They used to have Broadway and, you know, and used to have the film industry, the Wall Street and all that. That shit don't exist no more. It's all on a damn computer chip and shit. You can make your own movie and shit. You don't even have to go to no producers and shit. How you making this money? You don't need them no more. You know? So they be like, damn. Nobody comes to talk to me no more. You know? Nobody, I don't get my accolades no more. Because people are doing their own shit. Being their own producers, being their own engineers. You know, you could learn online and shit for a couple of weeks, and you could become an electrician. Back then, it used to take like maybe a year or something. Shit, maybe 2. Depends, but it used to take longer back then. Now it's like, hey, everything is fast. You could get your own shit quick. So everybody know ain't nobody's feeling important no more in this place. Go ahead.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorcery.
Yeah, that's what they practice, sorcery. Witchcraft. You know? It's witchcraft. You know, on the Pledge of Allegiance, that's a form of witchcraft. That witch Bible that they got, that they make for everybody think that's the Bible when they do their inauguration. Inauguration means witches. You know? Look it up, man. So when Obama got in the office, what was that song they played, At Last, by Etta James? What did the song say? At last, my spell was cast. You know? Why they play that song? Because of the lyrics, of the words. And a lot of those songs are witchcraft anyway, man, that America plays. A lot of them are witchcraft anyway. It's all about adultery, idolatry, worshiping other gods, Baal and shit. You know, helping your mother and help your sister and, you know, murder your brother. It's all witchcraft and murder and sorcery. Go ahead.
And for the great abundance.
But one of the biggest business in America is the pharmacy industry, which goes back to pharmacy of witchcraft. You can go right now and buy some ecstasy. You can buy some over-the-counter pills all damn day. You could go into some of these crappy hood places, even these rich places, and buy some heroin. Cocaine, they don't take, and they own it. It's not even, you know, they say back then that's when the cocaine was pure. But what do they do with the cocaine? They added gas and other elements to it and made it a addictive, harmful drug because it comes from cocoa plants. You know, a lot of this herbs that was made to heal us, they didn't turn it into poison. Made it, and those are witches. Witches stew, witches brew. Making crack cocaine and shit. When the coca leaves, you drink the coca leaves, that's supposed to be healing and stuff. Oh, the poppy seeds made for heroin, man. They get it from poppy plants or whatever. That's natural from the ground, but they add all these elements to make, so you know they witches, man. Go ahead.
And for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
And the enchantments, man. Like they encourage people to do these things. Enchantment, like you chanting on. There's nothing wrong with enchantment. I mean, chanting, but it's who's doing the chanting. If witches are doing the chanting, that's it. That's crazy. Just like these cheerleaders, they chant for the team that they love. So they hype them up. But would all these teams go back to witchcraft, politics and all that, which is a part of witchcraft? The Michael Jordan thing, you know, the Michael Jackson thing into magic and shit. You know, Disneyland. Like I said, that's it's magical. They make a magical world for children, and it's a damn mouse, a big ass mouse, 5 feet tall. You know, they magnify themselves. You know, but the Most High got an appointed time for them to go down, and it's ticking. You can hear the clock spiritually ticking in the damn. About time, it's about that time, man. It said measure the time diligently because we got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding to do so. Most High gave it to us through apostles, elders, you know, on down. Go ahead. That's it. Yeah, we can go to that one. She would have been healed. Oh, yep. Because she's not. Yeah,
Instead in Jeremiah.
I think so. Because she's not using the right format of how the Most High laid this place out. She's not using real medicine. But one, the medicine really starts with this truth. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, it heals you. That's why I said, the Yahawashi said, well, a physician is not sent to him that's well, but to the sick. Israel is sick. The whole head is sick. But they using all these others. They using Esau stuff to heal them. And Esau is not going to be healed. Babylon is not going to be healed. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 15:9.
Jeremiah 51:9.
Oh, okay. I've seen it.
It's okay. Good up. Yeah, man, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to heal this place through, AI and all that. But there's no morale in this place left, man. There ain't no more morale left here, man.
Yep.
You know,
there's no sanity. There's no, we'll say judgment, mercy, and faith. Yep. There's nothing of the Most High. No, go ahead.
Says we would Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon.
Would have healed Babylon,
but she is not healed.
Yep. You can heal confusion. You can heal, like if you're in a confused state, somebody can give you some solutions to heal. There's rehabilitation. There's getting well when you're sick, but not with her. Because she ain't using what the Most High set the manual on this to set up for the planet. She ain't using the herbs. She ain't using a knowledge, wisdom, understanding according to the Most High Spirit. So that she's getting sicker and sicker. She's full of abominations and diseases. Nobody should be catching diseases in this place. Shit. Where did the first disease come from? We wasn't born with the Most High didn't make us with diseases. When did the first that come? You was able to get, let's say you lay down with, 10 virgins and shit. You ain't gonna get no disease. They haven't slept with no other men.
And like you said, like where do they come from? Esau. They go in these labs and they create these diseases. Dr. Joel Epstein. Am I saying his name right? Joel Epstein.
No, that's a preacher.
Oh, Slockett.
Yeah.
What's the I said Joel Epstein. Slockett.
Right,
but he wicked too here. But what's that guy name? The doctor, not Dr. Fauci, but the other one, man.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
Talking about the Dr. Oz dude?
No, not him.
Not him.
It's
like Yuval Harari or something.
No. Man, damn, man. But anyway, let me see. Man, what's that guy name? And it'll come to me later. But anyway, I think it was they were creating these going into these labs and creating those diseases and releasing them, into over there in India those and these other countries. You know, they tested it on these other countries, and then before they spread it over here in America. Man, I wish I could remember that guy's name, man. I don't know why I can't remember his name.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's where these diseases come from, because like you said, they perform that witchcraft, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because their intent is to destroy you American citizens. They not for you. Matter of fact, it's a quote. David Rockefeller, one of his famous quotes, he said, I can't really, quote it, perfectly, but in that quote, he said that they are charged of being, not at the best interest of American citizens, and a part of a cabal, and stuff like that. And at the end of the quote, he was like, "If that's the charge, I plead. I'm guilty and proud of it." So they doing all type of, man, behind closed doors. They doing all type of neurotic shit, man.
So organ harvesting, they testing monkeys and rats, and then they do it to humans. They got spy bugs and all that. It's all kind of shit going on, man. That Stranger Things, that's them. We're gonna see Stranger Things as time goes on, man. But it says so she's not gonna be able to be, Babylon is not gonna be able to heal. Go ahead.
It said said we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
She is not healed. And it says the she, right? Even though it says Babylon, she, America. America went from America to America, a female.
Yep, that's it.
She, go ahead.
It says, forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country.
To his own country. That's what people are doing. They're getting the hell out of America.
Because they can make more money over there. They're starting to be able to reclaim resources while working together. The BRICS nations, all them coming together and saying, man, they over here tariffing us, all whatnot. And so they started to make more money in their own country. That's why they got that BRICS dollar, that one world money system over there. They're trying to do the same thing Esau trying to do over here.
And America's not the same America as you used to be, man. It's weakening. What does it say? Let the weak say I'm strong. Those other countries and nations, they starting to be ahead with America, even more mighty about coming together. So they looking at America. America's that little horn. They looking at America like, look at this little horn. Shit. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, forsake her and let us go everyone to his own country.
Yep.
For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky.
Even to the sky. Her judgment is going to heaven. She's trying to be like the Most High. Sit up in the seat and the throne like the Most High. And there's a space program, a space stations programs. Summit. They trying to build a Tower of Babel and shit digitally. You know what I'm saying? And also it's another one says Egypt have not been healed with bomb or something like that. They'll let you know that Egypt and Babylon ain't the same thing, basically. And it's American world. Because she can't be, Egypt is not going to be healed. So this is spiritual Egypt and it's spiritual Babylon.
And when you go into Revelation,
it says Egypt take up that bomb, something like that. Thou shalt not be healed or whatever. Go ahead.
You go into Revelation 18, it talks about all the merchants and the kings of the earth were mourning when they seen this place burning. So we in that process of them going over there to see this place burn, man. That's why it said the Arabians shall pitch tent no here no more. That's why you don't see as much as commerce going through the land like it used to. Yeah. Certain events people will go to and be like, damn, it really ain't as many people as it used to be.
That's why they instead of the seriousness of the law, which they do exercise, but what are they trying to exercise foremost? The entertainment. So they could distract people into believing like, oh, we still that fun American girl that we used to be.
While they getting them bunkers ready.
Yeah. But she then became an old harlot and a snatch full of abomination.
Because they gotta keep that entertainment kind of lifestyle going so they can make money. So because they trying to heap treasures for the last days. They trying to get as many treasures as they can get because they know it's going to not be nothing out here, man. This is that was going into that getting burned with fire.
Oh yeah, but I want to go to Egypt first. Okay, get that.
What was that?
Egypt bomb. Egypt.
Yeah, it's I got it. You know what I'm talking about?
I remember what.
I got it.
Chapter.
I got it. This is Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 8. And it reads, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
Yeah, it says Egypt. Egypt shall not be used bomb.
This is Jeremiah chapter 46, verse 11. And it reads, go up into Gilead and take bomb.
Take bomb. It's saying the same thing that said about Babylon too. Go ahead.
O virgin, the daughter of Egypt.
The daughter of Egypt, just like the daughter of Babylon is America.
Mm-hmm. The daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yep.
You know?
Daughter of Chaldeans.
It's talking about the same place.
Yeah, same place. And they like we said, trying to use bomb. Did we look up the word bomb right quick? BALM.
Okay.
Bomb. It says a fragrant ointment or preparation used to heal or soothe the skin.
They can't soothe a heal the skin anymore. It's showing. You know, her leg, it said uncover the thigh. Ugh. That cellulite, that rotten thigh is showing.
Yeah, all the atrocities, man.
Yep.
All the stuff that they done to the Gadites, so-called Native Americans,
the ugliness of slavery.
Yep. To the so-called Negroes,
Yep.
Judah.
It's showing
What they've been doing to the Haitians.
Yep.
You know?
And opening up that wound of what they did to these other nations too.
Yep. It's being seen.
Yep.
So the daughter of Egypt.
Daughter of Egypt. Go ahead. I never see it on the phone. Yep.
Okay.
So it even said a process. She can't even prepare herself because she's out of time. Like, damn, what kind of formulas? Because it's the same old formulas. They can only work with so much. So they be like, none of this is working. You know what I'm saying? We tried patriotism. We tried, we're trying war. We're trying preparation tactics for war, but nobody's patriotic no more. Nobody wants to fight this war. They all in the, self-independence and video games and shit, and they just want to play because this became a party. Well, that's all America want to do is party. What did it say? Prince said party till it's 1999. Oops, party. Oops, party overtime. Oops, party. Oops, out of time. Like not overtime, out of time. Go ahead.
In vain shalt thou use many medicines.
You shall use many medicines, man. This sea hip is a form of their medicine. That's why they're going to tie it into the FDA organizations. It's a part of their medicine because they like, look, we can give you a prosthetic leg. Look, we can heal cancer by implanting this in you to give information to your cells on how to rebuild them. They want to rebuild cells digitally, not genetically. Now, that's their science. That's their outcome of their science, answer to their science being proven true. is to have somebody diagnosed as cured by this C-hip or some neural link device. What you gonna say?
Yeah, you know, like you said, you know, that's a because like you said, you know, initially,
Speak up a little.
that they that U.S. currency is pretty much it's basically being done away with. So that which that's the based off the man, what's the word I'm looking for? And pretty much they gonna to replace that, they gonna come with that is digital currency because they know
In the scriptures, it says money answers all things.
Huh.
So the dollars usually, when they hyperinflation, they usually come up, but what they do, pump more cash into society to keep it rolling and shit, and more of a demand for work. Look, we'll give you a raise at the job. But what is has raises gone over $10 an hour or whatever? It's been stagnant, man, and things are getting more expensive. So they're not getting better with economics, economy. So this digital solution is an answer for their continuing their economic world. So that's why it's getting turned into digital currency, man.
and that's gonna be that's what's gonna set the new world order.
Yeah.
You know, because when you go back in the past, you know, whenever the U.S. Dollar was set up in 1944 as being, it was the world reserve currency, and that's when the new age or new order was established, set up. You see, so now it's gonna be through the MOTB. You know, that C hill, man.
And it makes sense because before the small hats took over, established themselves as a state and Israel, it makes sense to have your banking set up first. You know what I'm saying? So now, and then they staged the 9/11, will kind of operate more digitally from that point on. You know, so now we've been living in a really living in a simulated world because it's really we've been going off for labor. It ain't even been dollars because you chase dollars, but you're the dollar. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna put you on. They be like, hey, you can make $15 an hour, but if you don't work, you don't get paid. So you are the dollar.
That's what they basically doing. They trying to make you the currency.
Body. Yeah.
You know, they gonna put the MOTB in you.
Yeah.
Hey, everything, your balance, everything is gonna be inside of you, man.
Your new ID, your social security, your purchases, everything that you worth even to buy on that basis, on that physical level, carnal level, is your purchases.
And this is a main bomb they trying to do to recover from you know the cause of all the you know all the these weak ass laws they got, man. All the stuff that they did to try to make this place established is falling apart, man. So they trying to cover it up with this AI stuff, man, and try to patch it up and make it seem like, oh, it's gonna last.
Yeah, because we didn't talk about what we talked about, the new ID and stuff. Man, help me out, y'all. Okay.
Oh,
We
yeah,
talked
Slack,
about the
yeah.
new ID. Yeah. And how we're gonna need things to, you know, how they ask and to have things in order to function in this world. You know, like you know, like it's always been a part of your survival method of having things that they require you to have. You didn't never have no independence or liberty to do anything but by their means of what you're supposed to have to get stuff, like your ID, your social security card, your money. You can't eat unless you think they're gonna get. Well, they got they got the services, but you think you're gonna be able to really feed your household without any money, or buy a better house or a bigger house for your. Let's say you have 5, 6, 7 children. You can't keep going to the Jesus house to get money, but you gotta have money. Well, so if you don't have it, they ain't gonna feed you. They're gonna be like, well, shit. They're gonna let you starve. Homeless. They're gonna let you be homeless. They ain't gonna build no home for the homeless. They ain't gonna build a community for them. Well, look here, they just gonna have those little things, little buildings that you're able to go to and set up a cot for you, or take your ass to jail. Go ahead.
But thou shalt not be cured.
You're not gonna be cured. That means you're sick. She's sick in the head. She's sick mentally and spiritually, as well as physically. They looking like this bitch ain't making no. Everybody looking at this like this bitch ain't making no sense. Like she's talking about how well we could live, and if we just, but she ain't following the laws of the land. She ain't following moral codes. She got thousands of churches out there, but she's allowing this adultery to be committed and promoted. That don't make no sense. She talks about locking somebody up for murder, but she encourages murder by what she's doing with the police force and all that, and the sacrifices that people are finding out about. And Hollywood, have Hollywood been taken down? They're known, evidently known, to make sacrifices, to have people sacrifice, blood sacrifices, and they ain't been taken down. No SWAT team has gone in there. They didn't bomb the hills of Hollywood. They're still standing. They know a known fact. Did they cease the go in there with military might and cease Epstein Island and shit? No, it's still up and running. He's dead. They say he's dead, but what about the damn island shit? They should have destroyed that shit. Like the Most High is gonna destroy Babylon. He's like, well, shit. Well, I ain't gonna. I don't want to say that in Most High's mouth, but he said, I'm gonna just destroy it off the face of the earth, man. There's too much abomination in there. There's too much filth that didn't happen there. You put on that black light, there's steaming everywhere and shit. You like a bitch, a hoe, like she's playing a whore. You like, I ain't been with nobody else. She's like, I ain't been with nobody else. And then you go to an apartment when she's at work, and you put on that black light, shit, it's all condoms everywhere. All that nasty shit everywhere. Oh, go ahead.
Verse 12, the nations have heard of thy shame.
Nations have heard of your shame. She's a shameful harlot, man. Like what is saying? She's the mother of harlot. You the dirtiest, nastiest harlot in the world, man. America got fornication, Rawchaa, idolatry, orgies up in this place, strange flesh, transhumanism, transgenderism, all kind of shit. Nudism, all kind of shit, man. It's like, nah, man, this place cannot be healed. Go ahead.
And thy cry hath filled the land.
Go ahead.
For the mighty men have stumbled against the mighty.
See, that's why the Most High got an elect, because this used to be Jerusalem. What did it say about Jerusalem? She played a harlot under every green tree. Eat swine's flesh. Abomination and all that. Most High said, my eyes on the sinful kingdom, and he was really, he personally was talking about religion. But now the elect is the representation of the kingdom of Israel, Judah and Ephraim coming together. So that's the kingdom. 2/3 are going to be done away with in this land. They're going to be cut off, like it says in the scriptures of Zechariah. So now that kingdom, that sinful kingdom is them. Because the Most High got his elect now. So they're the sinful kingdom. And they're going to, what did it say? Go ahead.
And they are fallen both together.
They are fallen both together. Get that sinful kingdom. You're going to destroy it off the face of the earth. So your appointed time is for you to be destroyed off the face of the earth. You're going to be a memorial, what do they call it? A monument. Look at that's what Babylon got went down. Like the pillar of salt, like they said she's still salted up over there. Lot's wife. She became a monument of what not to do. They look at her like, oh shit. Bitch then turned to ashes and dust. Salt. You know? Go ahead.
It's Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
The eyes of the Lord. And what's that part of the eyes of the Lord? Well, his son and the angels and them chariots flying over. What do you think chariots are flying over all over the earth for? But really got their eyes on America. You know what I'm saying? And they're making these events happen on another part of the world to let you know that's coming to America. Those are the plagues that's beginning. What do they say? The beginning of sorrows. It's going to start happening in America. You know, you had Texas flooded, you know? You had an earthquake in, what was that? California. And then we always pray for the brothers, you know? But this is the Most High's operation. Things that are coming up on the earth. What do they say? Man's heart fearing for what's coming up on this earth. You know? And what they're going to see. If they don't see what's happening on the other side, I mean, if they're not there physically, they're going to see it through the TV, through the internet. They're going to be like, oh, shit, look what's happening to Russia. Look what's happening to Greece. What's happening to Puerto Rico. What's happening to all these, you know? And then they'll vice versa. They'll look at America and say, look at, like it's going to, wouldn't say it's going to be televised. They're going to be looking through that internet, that wall, and say, America's, some people going to, you know, see it. They're going to see the smoke of the burning, but they're going to see it on the internet too. They're going to be like, oh, man, America just got destroyed. And first thing they Most High probably have pop up in their mind is the prophets. Like, oh, this is what they've been talking about. They'll know a prophet has been among them. So what's coming next? If they know prophets been among them and the prophecy came true about that, what's next? That the prophets are into the heavens, they're about to come down to rule. So they're gonna be scared. Like, oh shit, could be any minute. And they're lightning, chariots all boom, coming down. You know? They're gonna be like, it's happening. Go ahead.
Said, behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
The digital currency was a prophecy. The MOT was a prophecy. That apostle's been prophesying that before it even surfaced. You know, these things that's coming about has been talked about for over 30 to 40 years. Started with the apostles, elders on down. You know? Go ahead. Hey, we told you that women would have monsters. They have monsters right now, physically and mentally. They cutting up their own mothers now, shooting their own fathers in the heart, and the mind and the chest.
And you know, going into, you know, even after them missiles hit, maybe some of them might still be having babies, and the baby's gonna come out deformed, man.
Yeah,
because that radiation, man. Yeah. That process is going to increase.
Yeah, they still going through that radiation effect over there in Japan when the bomb dropped on them near Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah,
they still going through birth effects and stuff.
You know, premature births and stuff.
Yeah,
you know that's coming over. That's happening over here too as well.
Yeah, India when the children be having like 6 limbs and shit.
Two babies stuck together when they born and shit.
Yep.
You know,
because
man.
Because the pollution over there, you know.
Yep.
Go ahead. And they heathen. Most High is cursing the heathen. Go ahead.
Saying I will destroy.
You don't see that among Jake. Nope. No, we might have a little you know, deformity every now and then, a little slow kid or whatever, but not like India, man.
Pinky toe look weird or something, maybe, but it ain't like that, man. It ain't like that.
You can have a 6 six-toed walking around, but
Yeah,
they
walking
cut that motherfucker off.
Yeah, walk around with 6 foreheads and shit.
Yeah, that connected girl and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't see that with Jake. So Esau, no matter, no telling what you might come out of when you come out in slavery and shit. We gonna beat you more if you come out the get that shit out of me.
How about fold it up like that one dude, the laptop dude.
Yeah.
That dude, he can't even stand, man. He just fold it up.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead. Yep. Hold it, and corrode it. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Off the face of the earth, because it has an appointed time where it goes down. What it say? Every kingdom has an appointed time. Paraphrase. You know.
Well, and it's gonna keep happening to where they pollute the earth so much. It's creatures starting to appear in places that they're not supposed to be at, for one, and they not doing no help to the earth. We were talking about that yesterday, how the animals are meant to help cultivate the earth, man.
Yeah. And
they ain't even doing that no more. They had some radioactive wasps. They had to get rid of them because they was doing it at the nuclear test sites, man. It's animals also being deformed and stuff, man. The Lord gonna have to get rid of this place, man.
I think even the Bermuda Triangle, they said they didn't see some Leviathan type of creatures in there.
Yep.
And then the latest, some of the latest news about the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots, they said, "Hey, this one that they looking at as big as a mountain and shit. It's approaching. It could be like
that's
within months.
That Muamua, which is translated as scout.
Yeah.
And we read in the scripture said, eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. That's them scouting, spying out this place. The angels.
Seeing more chariots and all that. So your appointed time is near. Time, spiritual clock is ticking. No man know at the time. We damn sure know it's approaching. Rawchaa even said that. He said, "You see the sky lowering. You can't detect it. You can detect the weather, but you can't detect the times." So we in evil times right now. That's what bad times. So we see it unfolding. We just hear it before the music stops. Before, what I'm saying, we already in the field. We already protesting.
There's a heavy hatred from the east over here, man. We sometimes talk about Operation Paperclip, where a lot of these Temanites, these Germans came over here. They still got animosity towards America, man. Even though they making money on it, for helping to make missiles, man. They not happy about this place, man.
Yep.
They got their whole lives stripped from them.
Yeah, Most High said he's gonna steer in their spirit. He's gonna make them remember again.
Yep.
Hey, remember this?
Yeah.
You remember America, what America did, all that, all the atrocities. Nowhere near the children of Israel, but still.
Yeah.
And they got an appointed time because of what they did to Israel.
Because the story of the wars, how they speak about them. They did so much atrocities in there, man. America, Babylon the Great, they done so much stuff, man. They never gonna tell you really what they did, man. Yeah.
But and these little pieces of the internet, people are exposing that, and people are like, "Damn, I didn't even know that happened." Little stuff that's big stuff. Like using us as bait, eating Negroes. A lot of people are just finding that out. They ate Negroes and shit, and they made the Negroes' family eat their own families and shit, not telling them that what that really was.
Yeah.
So they got a big price to pay, and their kingdom is going down soon. They're out of time. They can't. You wouldn't say, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. I wish I could. They can't turn back a hand of time.
Yeah.
It is what it is. The future was set for the future. But we're going back to the future. We're going back to the days where we used to be kings and priests. Most High will. It'd be us, So with that, hope it was edifying, man. Like we said, we got things to handle, man. Most High will You know, brothers endure to the end. Most High will, we keep on bringing out the, was brother on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell y'all Shalom 144K, Shalom Yahawah, and all the brothers and sisters on the common voice, Shalom Yahawah, Shemashai, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak, Atham, blessings. And we're going to get out of here, man. Giving all praises to Yahawah,
Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash.
Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, double honor to apostles, elders, bishops, the great millstone. Much salutation to the brothers teaching word for the hopeful elect, soon to be the elect, most high will. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, wish we could stay out here long.